This is for the busy bees, those of us who really don't have time to make breakfast in the morning, every morning before going to work. For those of us who work every day of the week, every morning you need to leave your house to go to work. And for the lazy people like me, first of all, Milo is a type of beverage that contains cocoa, mostly contains cocoa. There's some milk in it, there's sugar and some other ingredients. In Ghana, Milo is like a very common beverage that we all take. Over time, I came to realize that whenever I drink Milo in the morning before starting my day, I'm so stable. I don't get hungry. I go through the whole day, sometimes 2 p.m. before I eat, and I noticed it was useful to me. When I was in school, you have assignments you need to complete, you have things you need to read before you go to school, you need to read that day's topic you hadn't finished yesterday's, and all of that. It was just too much. So when I wake up in the morning, I don't want to have to be thinking about breakfast. I have a lot I'm thinking about and I don't want to add breakfast to it. So I thought about it that, okay, why not just mix the Milo with the milk and store it for as long as I want, and then have to just pick, drink in the morning and go. And maybe because I'm lazy, but also I found it very efficient because I don't have to be doing the same thing over and over again. I mean, if every morning I'm going to be drinking Milo, I might as well just mix the whole week's supply or the whole month's supply and just leave it in the freezer or in my fridge and just go. I made a video about Milo beverage and I posted it on TikTok and Instagram, and I got a lot of comments, but I got some few questions that I want to address, and also the rationale behind why I do that and how useful it has been to me. So when I posted my Milo video sharing with people how easy it is for me to just have my breakfast, I got a lot of comments, but I got a few questions that I thought I should address.
Here is something about me that nobody asked for. I love drinking Milo for breakfast. I'm very lazy and I don't like having to mix Milo with milk every morning.
I am about to let you see something I have never shown to another human being, ever in my life.
I heat up water in a little bowl, and then I add enough Milo for the bowl of water. Stir, 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 stir. I add enough milk. Stir, 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 stir. And then I pour the mixture into a container that can hold about 1 liter of solution. Now I add the rest of the Milo and milk directly into the container and then stir, 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 stir. I see if I like the consistency. If not and it's too thick, I top up with more water. And then I store it in the fridge to be poured out little by little as the days go by. And when I'm ready to have a drink, I make sure I put tissue on the table, so I don't stain. Then I pour out the desired amount I need into my cup. I return the rest into the fridge. And then I just enjoy.
First of all, somebody asked if my tummy is going to hurt, whether it hurts my tummy. I don't get any tummy pain when I drink my Milo beverage at all. I've done it so many years now, so I know how it works for me. I never get any tummy pains, so that is one. Secondly, if you're not used to drinking Milo in the mornings, or maybe if Milo hurts your tummy, then that's a different thing. But most importantly, even though I keep it frozen, most times it's even just in the fridge. So I don't drink the cold Milo in the mornings, no. I warm it before drinking. So, there are times I don't warm it, but most times I warm it to avoid any tummy issues. I don't add anything. I don't add bread. I don't add any of those accompaniments that we do. No. So that is that. My tummy never hurts. Second question I got was how long I'm able to store it without it going bad. Well, if you keep it frozen, it will take longer. I don't usually freeze mine. Most times it's just in the refrigerator compartment, like I was saying, and I'm able to use it for at least 4 weeks. For the container that I used, most times I'm able to go about 3-4 weeks of that beverage every day. It never goes bad. It has never gone bad. All the batches I made, none of it went bad. With that amount, I'm able to go about 4 weeks. Nothing happens. I didn't finish it before 4 weeks, so you can imagine it. I never have experienced it. But if you store it for a longer period, probably it may go bad. I don't know. I've never tried it before. I think, okay, well, this one is not really a question. It was about just the safety of the drink. I think the person was worried about health problems. Well, we all have health issues, so I'm going to be a bit more careful. There are some people who don't want to drink too much sugar, they don't want to drink too much milk, or maybe cocoa is just not for them. All of that, that's fine. But for those of us who don't have any health problems, I think it's fine. You see, if you have to wake up early in the morning to have to go to work every day, and your work demands that you are present, you are using your brain cells, you are active, you definitely would need some glucose to fuel your agenda for the day. So to avoid any hypo issues, like issues of low blood sugar, issues of dizziness, I know some people stay without having breakfast like the whole morning till like 12 before they eat, because I think their problem is they want their tummies to open. So in the morning their tummies are not yet open, so they don't want to eat anything. That's fine. But for those of us who need the energy to be able to work as early as 6:30 in the morning, we definitely will need something like that. Most times I just even pour it in my flask and then I go to work. And when I get to work, then I drink my beverage. That would be like around 7 a.m. I'm able to drink it. If you're not a morning person with breakfast, that's not for you. But you know what? Even when you pour it in your flask and you leave it, you take it to work, you can drink it during the day. Milo is more like a fuel for me. You know, it just puts me on the go. And I've had issues about people asking whether your you know, when you eat, your blood sugar levels go up, and that if you keep doing that, won't your blood sugar always keep going up? But the thing is, you are not drinking beyond what your body needs. So we are not saying that go and pour the whole drink and drink it the whole day. No. If let's say you need about a cup of beverage or a cup of Milo a day, perfect. And besides, you don't add sugar I don't add sugar to the mixture. It's just the Milo and then the milk. And Milo already contains some sugar, and I'm okay with it. If you have diabetes or issues with sugar control in your body, then you need to speak with your healthcare professional before you do this. But if you are like regular person, you don't have any issues, it works fine. It's safe. I've not had any issues so far, and trust me, I'm able to go through my morning perfectly. I'm able to think and I'm able to use my mind properly. I don't want to have to be feeling dizzy at work, or my tummy is rumbling, I'm hungry, and I need to be present and be thinking. My job requires that I'm active, I'm on the I'm thinking on my feet and doing all of that. I need my brain to be okay, and the brain needs glucose. So that is that. I'm hoping this was useful. Those of us who asked those questions, I hope you're okay now, and I think this is a good thing. It's just simple. You really don't need much. Well, maybe it's my laziness talking. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. If you enjoyed this video, kindly give me a thumbs up. Please leave me a comment. I'll be glad to read your comments, and I'll see you in the next video.